Let's move on. This morning, Hampshire Constabulary have launched the next step in policing technology. Body-worn cameras, which are visible cameras that officers will wear to capture video and audio evidence to help support prosecutions. Well, they're being rolled out across the force, so you'll see your local Bobby probably wearing one. Inspector Steve Goodyear is from Hampshire Police. Hello, Steve.
Hello, good afternoon.
Body-worn video cameras, are they on the go all the time? Is this like a sort of personal CCTV?
No, definitely not. And I just want to reiterate that point. Definitely, this is not indiscriminate recording of by police officers during the course of their duty. This is incident-specific recording. So when an officer has to interact with a member of the public for whatever reason, and there's numerous reasons why officers may want to interact, that they record that interaction between the officer and that subject. It's very up close and personal.
What, for absolutely any interaction, or just one that's going dodgy?
Well, no, it's one when an officer makes a decision that they feel they need to turn the camera on, for a number of reasons. So if they're just talking to a little kid and having a general chat, they're clearly not going to turn it on. But if they have to arrest someone, they have to go and invoke some power in law, then absolutely, then we'll be turning the camera on to record that interaction between the two.
Now, you've already trialled it in your area, I think, haven't you?
Oh, no, we haven't trialled it. It's already been in force for a number of years. We've had a large number of cameras, but the technology was failing and the uptake was limited due to the technology. This is a complete refresh, and we are really confident with this latest modern version that we've delivered a body-worn video solution that will be used very effectively, more so than we've ever used it before.
Well, just in case anyone wants to know what it looks like, it's about the size of a large, chunky iPod, isn't it?
That's right.
With a lens little sitting on the top. And the police officer wears that how and where?
Okay, so the police officer wears that. Again, it's for uniformed police officers only, and they wear it on the front of their stab vest, their body armour, as we call it. And it's worn and clipped to them, so it can't easily be lost. It's very visible. There is an LED screen that flashes up and shows that you've been recorded with a red flashing light. So, there's no hiding behind, us trying to record conversations without other people. And officers will tell people that they are being recorded on camera. So, again, there's no hidden tricks here. It's very visible.
And does that then record in the machine itself, or does it transmit a picture to somewhere else?
No, there's no transmission. It's all recorded on the device itself, and until the officer goes back to their home station and they transfer it to the secure media device at their station for evidential purposes.
Well, given that you have been using it, although not in such a good form by the sound of it, what's the general feedback from police officers been? Have they found it useful?
Well, body-worn video technology is already proven to assist a number of areas in reducing complaints, or I say closing the justice gap by early guilty pleas. It offers a swifter justice if an incident is actually recorded. And we say body-worn video is the officer's independent witness. It is if an officer that's single crewed has to deal with a member of the public and there is a disagreement over what happened, okay, now with the use of body-worn video, it can be that independent voice, independent witness on the side that's saying, actually, this is what took place. So we can make informed decisions. I
was going to say, we all feel a bit like that sometimes. We want to wear something that's going to record, just so you can say to your other half later on, no, you did say that. Play it back and prove it. So
that's right.
So you have found it useful in all sorts of ways. Is there any way that it could make the police officer more of a target? I mean, couldn't they be, mobbed for it? I mean, robbed of it?
No, we can't be robbed of it. There's what we call a clip-fast clip that's attached to the back of the camera, and all of the officers' uniform have got this very substantial clip, and it's held in. It cannot be removed unless you go through a process. So it won't easily fall off. Officer runs, it won't just bounce off and fall off. So no, that won't happen.
How much is it costing to roll them out for every uniformed police officer in Hampshire?
No, well, there's two areas. What you probably have, every uniformed police officer. There's two functions to what's going on with this launch today. Is as a whole, Hampshire Police are refreshing their stock. They're putting 270 cameras out that will be available for every frontline police officer that happens to be on duty. So it's not personal issue. It's officers have got to book them in, book them out. But on the Isle of Wight, what's happening on the Isle of Wight? We've got 183 cameras, and they're going to be personal issue to every area of police. So not just the frontline police officers, but our community support officers, our neighbourhood teams. And what we're trying to do over a year's evaluation over that year is to help prove the argument that personal issue of these cameras is beneficial for a number of the reasons that we believe already. So there's two areas to what's going on: the personal issue project on the island and the refresh of what's going on with Hampshire.
And what have you found that? I mean, it's we think of policemen having to get back from an incident and then do the paperwork. Will this not actually just increase that amount of paperwork? Because the police officer is going to have to go back, maybe play through a bit of video, download it to a computer, all the rest of it. Will that not actually just add to their workload?
No, we believe, and the company that we've chosen have developed this a seamless process for us that will let officers, providing they've put the camera out correctly, a very 10-second process. They record their material and they just plug it in, and then the computer just handles everything. It downloads, stores it securely, references it, all in a way that the officer doesn't have to key in information, doesn't have to be present. We've got a centralised network of computers that link all the body-worn video computers together. So we've cut down dramatically on the processes that we certainly had before with body-worn video. And this is all, I'd say, this is just a prelude to what will be the future when, with Hampshire Police, one of the lead forces in the country for what we call a digital case file. Because the vision is that we will be paperless in a very few years' time, or even did I say months? Can I say that? Or a number of months.
And that
we hope to have. Yeah. We hope to have that every interaction that a police officer has, if we've recorded it digitally, then we can just share that with partners without the need to burn off, without the need of, as you described, bureaucratic processes for officers. Yeah. So we believe that body-worn video will free up police time and make us more effective on the streets.
Fantastic. Inspector Steve Goodyear, thank you very much indeed.
Have you heard?